All right, what's going on, guys? Sorry for the late live. Until Devontae and I figure out our podcast deal, I think we want to do our podcast on Fridays. I'm pretty sure, probably around 6 to 7 p.m. Basically, that's going to be us going on YouTube Live. With most of the time with a another person as far as a guest, and then picking a subject a week ahead of time, and then doing it that way. But for now, basically, what I'm going to be doing until we get that going is going through the tubs. I'm going to sit on the tripod right here. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod. And basically, we're just going to be going through cleaning tubs. And hey, what's going on, Celtic? Hey, what's going on, Don? How are you? Appreciate you guys joining up. Like I said, this is just because I want to do this, guys. I don't really care who joins up and who doesn't. You can watch it after. I really don't care. But if you want to just kind of join up and have a good time, talk a little bit of snakes, I'm going to try to keep it about 30 minutes long. Basically, I'm just going to be going through cleaning tubs. And if you guys have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. And we will talk about it while I'm cleaning. And then, I'll let you guys know what I'm cleaning as far as snake goes. And then I'll also talk a little bit here and there about pairings and whatnot, because it is starting to get that time of year. I did throw in, who did I throw in today? Oh, I threw in this male right here, which is, so I noticed this Ivory. I have a Labrador that's super, but she's an Ivory Het Monsoon girl. And I noticed that she was starting to build, and she kind of moved over to the cold side. So I threw in the normal double Het Monsoon Clown male here about 6 hours ago on my lunch break. So, oh, look at that. They're already getting all snuggled up. That's really good news right there. What clowns am I working with? I guess technically that pairing right there technically is the clown project in the monsoon. So I'm really clown-wise. I was lacking, dude. I was lacking hardcore. What's up, Dotsy? How's it going, man? Hey, man. As far as the house goes, dude, you just keep grinding and you'll get there. Trust me. I mean, literally. I started in basically a spare bedroom, and ended up having a shop to move to. And this is still a work in progress. It's nothing crazy, but at the same time, it gets the job done. So you just got to keep grinding, man. Clown projects. So, like I said, I was severely lacking, or still am, honestly. I've got some grow outs that are growing up that are better. But I mean, as far as clown goes, I've got a big proven pastel clown female. What's up, 5-0? How's it going, man? Hope you got a 5-0, dude. I love a 5-0. I've got a big pastel clown, as you just saw. So banana clown pies. Yeah, I agree. Banana clown pies are freaking amazing, 100%. But as far as clown projects go, I've got an adult female proven pastel clown. I've got technically, I guess you could call this a clown project, because it really is. This girl, she's a pastel yellow belly, double het DG cryptic. I actually bought her, and she's one of the snakes we're going to be cleaning right there. She's got some poop. But I actually bought her as just a pastel yellow belly het DG. And she actually proved out to be het cryptic from a clutch. And I bought her from Fireball. Or actually, she was a Fireball, I guess, snake, I guess you could say. So there's that. What else clown-wise? Not there. Well, I will show this girl. So she's a vanilla hypo, but as you see, she's ready to go. But she's going into my clown. She's going to the yellow belly, spot nose stranger, het clown, Posset Monsoon boy. What else do we have? We've got a lesser clown female that's starting to build. I think she's got fire in her as well. I think she's a lesser fire clown, if I'm not mistaken, just because the baby she produces. That's her. And then I guess I've got some females in the DG clown space, but I'm not going to touch on those. Have a high OD fire clown girl that I'm super excited for. She's super, super bright, which I'm like so pumped. So pumped for that. She's like over 2,000 grams as of now. What's up, Jay Slithers? How's it going, man? So that's her as far as the clown stuff. Who else do I have? Oh, I will say, side note, okay? I don't know if you guys know, but on my Instagram, I posted about these girls right here. And this is a Mojo double het ultra clown female. And she was not eating for me at all. She would would not take a meal, tried every tub, everything. I actually threw the clown head ultra male in with her, and he locked her, and she's already taken 2 adult ASF in the past week. And then the same thing with this girl. This girl's like really freaking cool. So this girl right here didn't eat at all. Like, she was even worse than this. Like, you saw, she's probably about 300 grams. I guess you could say smaller than the sister. And I ultrasounded her, and she had follicles as well through the male in, and this was like 3 weeks ago. He locked her up, and sure enough, she's taken 4 mils. So that's pretty cool, guys. I will say, if you have females that you think aren't really to size, you have an ultrasound, check them, because, I mean, almost every girl in this entire rack right here, I didn't think to even ultrasound, and 99% of them, like besides maybe one snake in this rack, has follicles. So just goes to prove. And then on the clown project, I have this girl as well. She's in shed right now. She's a high OD inchy het clown girl. She's the sister to this high OD fire clown, but she's in shed. You can still see, even in shed, dude. I mean, like, she is beautiful, even in shed. She almost looks hypo, like as far as with the OD shining through in the shed. So, like I said, my clown projects are in the up and coming stages, I guess you can say. I've got some holdbacks here. Let me see. Right here is a pastel chocolate GHI clown female. She's really sick looking. Got some really cool flaming up on the sides. Got her. And then, yeah, Celtic, I'm actually working with Cypress. I'll show you in just a second. So right here, pastel GHI clown female that I produced this year. She's in shed. What else do we have? I'm not familiar. I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm just kind of going through and showing you the clown project. God, okay, I just moved them up. So this is, this girl technically is Posset clown, but she's really pretty. She's an OD inchy pastel pinstripe, and she's double het DG pied, and she's 66% het clown. And as you see, she is a freaking stunner. Like, a stunner. I mean, just crazy. Dotsy, any advice for me? My 2 ball pythons have had bad shedding for some reason. Okay, all right, I'll tell you right now. So that's what this is for, guys. Like, I'm going to be cleaning, and then you have questions, like I said, and fire away. I will completely answer them to the best of my knowledge, but I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. What I do, let me look over here. The room is still a mess because we don't have the other desk in here. So I take depending on size, as you see right here, a regular snake bag, a regular cloth snake bag that you can buy anywhere. And some people use pillowcases. I just buy these because you can buy them from Reptile or SuperiorShippingSupplies.com right there. And this is a 12 by 30. This is for adults. As you see, it's long. So what I do is, I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have a female with bad shed. I either open the tub up and I lay this inside the tub, and I take my water right here and I completely douse the whole thing in water. Get it sopping wet. Like, you want it to be, you want to be able to wring it out and water come out of it. Make sure it's nice and wet. Put your snake in there, okay, and put her in the tub. So basically, what I would do, she had a bad shed, would come in here, put her in the the snake bag right here. Make sure it's wet, and I would just like douse down her enclosure with water as well, so she has really high humidity. And basically what I would do is I would leave her overnight. So do not touch her. She's gonna be fine. Trust me. Leave her overnight. And what she'll do is she'll get in the snake bag and she'll work off all that stuck shed. And then the next morning, all you do is open the snake bag up. You can either wash this or you can just throw it away. I personally just throw it away because, I don't want to be shipping a snake to somebody that's already been used by another snake, because they could pee in it and you may not know type thing. So that's what I do. I order a lot of these at a time because they're cheap and you can get a wholesale discount. So that's what I do there. I'm going to say, okay, so Cypress, Celtic, yes. The only Cypress I have right now, technically, is this awesome male right here. And this is a pastel Cypress Stranger Het Puzzle. And he's a male and he's like 1,000 grams. He's breeding really hard for us this season. And he is, yeah, Dotsy, for sure, man. Like I said, that's your 100% best way of getting stuck shed off without having to rip it off the snake, because they get it off themselves, and the next day you open up the, the snake bag and toss it, and she's good to go. Let's see here. I usually just do a soak in a tub. I like the idea on a short, yeah, no, and you can do a soak on a tub, but for me, I don't have warm water down here in the shop. I've only got cold water because I haven't put in a hot water heater yet. So for me, as long as as long as I have this water sitting in this room, and as you guys see, it's 78 degrees up there, 78 degrees right here. So basically, as long as this water's been sitting in this for a while, it's room temperature, and it just seems to work. Like I could always just throw her in the tub, but if I put room temperature water and I put her in a tub out here, it's not gonna be warm for very long, if at all. So that's the reason I do that. Now you can definitely soak, but I just personally do this because it's super simple, and I buy those things in bulk, and it's cheap and simple. Let's see. I usually, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, right over here. Like I said, this is the only cypress I have. Pastel cypress, stranger het puzzle. He's putting in work for us, and super, super excited because he locked this girl up, as just like previously mentioned. So this right here is a super pastel Mojave Phantom Wookiee pinstripe het puzzle, and he locked her up for like over 24 hours. And yeah, so she's showing really good signs. So it could be some cool combos there. I don't even know what that would look like if we could even tell. But then this girl also locked up with him. As you see, she's got a little bit of stuck shed. But for me, I don't worry about the stuck shed if it's like a little tiny piece. As you see, she doesn't have any eye caps on. Her face is clean. If her face is clean and it's just a little strip, I'll usually let her work it off. As you see in the tub, she'll kind of work it off herself. But if it's a lot, like if I forget to douse the tub down in water, I'll either soak like you said, or I could just soak the snake bag and let her do it herself. So, yep, that's the only 2 females that he's locked so far, but we have a lot of stuff in the puzzle project. So that being said, I'm gonna quit talking because I could talk all night, and at least not while we're not cleaning. So sure here. I'm trying to set this up. I cannot wait until my Osmo 3 comes in. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's DJI's new thing, and I'm super excited for it because basically that means I can set these lives up and it'll be a lot easier. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and start pulling some snakes. Like I said, I got to clean anyway, so I'm not super sad about it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go grab. Yeah, man, I'm excited too on the clowns. This year should be really nice. And I'll show you the male here in a second. Let me put some water in this tub. Alright, here we go. Sorry about the wait, guys. Like I said, I got off work late, so, I'm not really ready for this. I just looked down at my clock and I was a little bit behind, so, alright. So, as you know, gotta have it labeled shit tub, okay? That's essential. Make sure. Jeez, we're almost out of paper towels too. That's not good. That means I'm gonna have to go to the store tomorrow. But anyway, let's see, anybody else? Can't wait to see what kinds. Okay, all right, like I said, any questions you guys have, feel free to go ahead and throw them down, or if you want to see anything. So I'll just go ahead and show you real quick. I know somebody asked about the clown project. So this is the male for the clown project this year. I'm super stoked for him. I actually weighed him today, and he's right at 1,000 grams, which is crazy. He's a monster eater. Anyway, he's a stranger, yellow belly, spot nose, 100% at clown, paw set monsoon. And he's going to literally everything clown. And he's already locked. He locked 2 weeks ago for me. I'm just gonna give him some time off before his next tub encounter. But yeah, so super excited there because that's my clown project. That's my pride and joy this season for sure. Yeah, I don't know, Dodgy. There may not be anybody else. Let's go ahead and start pulling snakes. So I'm not gonna pull everybody. I'm just gonna pull who I need to clean. Make sure that it's somewhat, I know this isn't ideal for you guys, but I'm trying my best here. We're gonna have to do this a little bit to kind of figure out the best option as far as all this goes. So I'm thinking like somewhere right around in there maybe. Making sure you guys can see the snake. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a pair of gloves. Like I said, this is kind of, it's a new thing. I'm not saying this is gonna be great. This is mostly for you guys to just, and for me, honestly, to be able to chat This guy's gonna try to get me, so, you know, and just talk snakes and have some fun. So this is not anything serious, you know. Like I said, you guys can join up, leave, whatever you want to do. But if you guys are interested in just sitting back and chatting with each other, and so as you guys see, super. Yeah, I know it sucks, man. I mean, being a one man, it definitely is not for the faint of heart. I mean, you know, you got to do everything by yourself, and it's definitely gets a lot for sure. But you know, it is what it is, man. I just enjoy being around these animals, period. So the fact that, you know, I can do it in front of you guys is even better. So this girl right here will try to grab me. So this is another female in the clown space, but she's in the DG clown. She's just a super pastel. I love using my stick because basically I'm just putting on top of their head to make sure I don't get tagged. And I don't know about you guys, but I actually really don't like getting tagged if I can avoid it. So that being said, I have no problem using a stick because I don't like getting popped. That's just me. Basically what I'll do is I'll just come in here, kind of check over the entire tub, make sure there's no poop or pee or anything like that, and make sure the water is somewhat fresh. Oh, and she's gonna try to grab me. Easy there, mama. So right here, just a nice holdback from earlier this year. She's put on a lot of size. She's just a super pastel clown, 100% at DG, and she's right around the 1,000 gram mark. She's getting pretty close to it. She's just, you know, good holdback stock. So yeah, no, I'm still nervous. I mean, you know, I've only been doing this for, you know, 8 or 9 months now, I guess, and I still don't like doing it because I don't like being in front of the camera. I don't mind talking in front of people, but I'm still shy. I don't want to be in front of the camera the whole time. So, you know, that's kind of the biggest thing I told myself was when I started doing this, like, you know, I'm not going to push, you know, getting in front of the camera unless I'm ready. And right now I'm completely happy with just talking and showing you guys content. So right here, oh, she almost got me. Right here, we have a big hypo 100% het DG girl, and she's actually showing really good follicles. I'm just waiting on the male to throw it to her, so she's really nice. So, and the only reason I'm cleaning today is because I fed last night, as you guys see, some rat droppings in there, and I like to keep my snakes as clean as I possibly can. You know, just because me personally, I'd like to be clean. You know, I like to take a shower every night, and I kind of just use that excuse as coming down here and taking care of the snakes as I would love to be taken care of if I was a snake. So let's see. I was planning on filming 2 clutch updates, then seeing this live. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, any of you guys that want to join up, I mean, I more than appreciate it. Like I said, this is just community. Like this isn't for anything else other than just us, you know. Whoever wants to hang out, come hang out. Let's talk some snakes. You know, and eventually when I get this desk set up over to the left and get a TV in here, you know, I mean, we can, I mean, I'm open to any ideas that you guys may have as far as, you know, just hanging out. And I'll show this guy. I mean, because this is really my only pet animal that I have. And he's a pretty cool little guy. He's grown a lot. So this is just my super scaleless. Isn't, you know, I guess quote unquote viable, I guess you could say, from the female side of things, unless they've proven that, and I don't know about it. You know, it's just one of those things that I really do love it. It seems to add a really good glow to the snakes as well. It just sucks that, you know, they get the bad rep, but I mean, for a pet, like this guy right here is so cool. And when I'm cleaning, usually I'll just let him out, and basically he'll just crawl around on top of the table and, you know, and let him do his thing. But I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm kind of running all over the place. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this desk over. Let's see, we got some more comments. My very first short, I mean, I kept sticking my yeah, no, I agree. And I find myself doing the same thing. Like sometimes I'll say a lot, like in between I'm talking. I try to tell myself not to, and that's just because I'm nervous, man. It's just one of those things. It just happens, you know. Salute said, yeah. No, I just told myself now, you know what I told myself? I'm like, when I make a video, if it's not a YouTube live and it's a video that I'm having to go in and just, you know, even if it is putting a simple transition and whatnot behind it, I don't even watch it anymore. Like, I film it the first time, make sure it's in the right quality, make sure everything's good. I don't listen to it, because if I try to listen to it, basically I'm just like, I don't like hearing myself talk, and I'll just kind of chicken out of the video. Easy there, mama. So right here, just a really nice GHI, 100% het puzzle female. She's growing up really nice, around 1,000 grams as well. So pretty cool there. I'm gonna kind of put this up just a little bit more. Try that right there. Okay. So you guys know the drill, man. Just a lot of cleaning, but I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy just getting in here and vibing, cleaning snakes and, you know, having a good time. I don't really care if it's, some people think it's fun or not. To me, this is fun. You know, I 100% enjoy going in and cleaning these snakes, just because it's, you know, I mean, it's what you love. And if you guys are watching, it's what you love too. But really nice female here. And just reading some comments. Yeah, no, that's what I would do, man. I mean, I don't worry about it. It is what it is. People don't want to watch, then don't watch. I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't like what I'm putting out, then, I mean, go somewhere else. You know, I don't need somebody's support that's not being supportive. You know, I mean, I'm not doing this to make money. You know, I'm not doing social media to make money. I'm doing social media to create a community with you guys and whoever wants to show up and be a part of it. You know, and that's really the only thing that I'm doing. Ran out of some paper towels, so I'm gonna have to use some of these for now. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't mind at all. Cleaning. Let's see. I haven't tried the sandy chips. The only thing I use, if you're talking about a bedding, I just use Repti chip. I mean, that's just because it's super simple to get, you know, and it's pretty cheap relatively. Just right here, we have just a nice, normal double het ultra clown female with a cool little ringer right here. As you see, picked her up here recently, and she's smacking on the food. So super excited to have her, especially for the price I got her. Got her super cheap. I mean, she's like, you know, worth a good chunk for my projects anyway. And there, I mean, I picked up both of the sisters. Let me look over here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do all this by myself, so my cleaning is nice and handy. Yep, yeah, no, 4 of them definitely easy. Yeah, no, and I agree. I've seen people use butcher paper. You know, I usually don't like using this. I mean, this is just this cheap stuff. It doesn't absorb very well. I usually just go buy paper towels because it seems to absorb. And the only reason I have snakes on paper towels is because some of them are just really messy. You know, they're really messy with their water bowls and whatnot. And I just got tired of having to throw out, you know, cocoa or Repti chip because of, you know, they were just completely swamping it and it would never dry out. So this girl right here is freaking awesome. I love her. I mean, I'm just so excited to have produced her. This girl right here is a gem, dude. Like, look at this. Look at this. So she's a cinnamon, I guess you can say, quote unquote, paradox puzzle. I think she's definitely a visual puzzle. I mean, look at the belly. Look at this. I mean, just freaking beautiful. And she's a monster. And she was a middle year baby from this season. And she's just an absolute tank. But yeah, she's got an attitude too. I mean, you got that puzzle attitude 100%. So I will say on the what's it called? Substrate side of things, you know, when we're talking ball pythons, I'm actually thinking about switching all of my snakes over. Yeah, she's looking to get me. Calm down, little mama. I'm looking to switch everybody to like a 100% pure cypress mulch, and the only reason I'm doing that is because some of the big guys actually love the cypress. Like I know Ozzy uses 100% pure cypress. You have to make sure you use 100% pure. Like you can't go to, you know, Home Depot and buy that mixture stuff because there's some hardwoods that snakes aren't technically supposed to be around from what I hear, and you know, it's just not good for them. This guy right here is pretty cool. He's actually for sale, which I don't know how he hasn't sold yet, but I mean, just an absolute unit of a snake. As far as clowns projects go, if you're looking for a male and you don't want to spend a fortune, because let me tell you right now, this guy right here, if he was a visual clown, regardless of pastel or not, I mean, you're looking at probably a $3,000 snake even in this shitty market. You know, and that's saying something in this market. And this is a pastel super GHI chocolate 100% het clown. He's proven for me like 4 times over again. He's just a beast. So if you guys are interested in picking up a clown male, this is really the only snake that I have for sale right now. We've moved basically everything else out just because I'm trying to do some project. You know, I'm wanting to make sure that all the projects are kind of dialed in before Jonathan ships everything over. This girl right here is wicked. Let me make sure. Any banana clowns? No, actually, Dotsy. Unfortunately, I don't really have any banana in my collection right now. I kind of got rid of it just because, you know, it's good in certain projects, but then again, it's not. So I kind of got rid of it. We did produce some really badass looking banana combo pieds last season, but they're all over in California. But that being said, we actually have some snakes, a bunch of snakes in Cali that never sold. So I'm gonna get Jonathan to ship down probably 4 to 5 of those combo pieds or really nice het pied animals, and we're gonna be running a few giveaways. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna run one on YouTube. We're gonna probably just run them both on YouTube, honestly, just because you guys seem to like it more as far as that goes. This girl right here will get me, so be careful. But yeah, this girl's a beast. So this is a pastel butter yellow belly DG Krypton. Really, really beautiful girl. She's growing amazing. She's probably around 450 grams right now, and I'm so excited to have her in the holdback rack. I had her listed for a while, but I was like, you know what? She's worth more in the holdback racks than she is sitting in someone else's rack, so that's why I decided to do that. Easy there, mama. But very, very nice female right here. Let me see. Sorry guys, I gotta reach up here. Yeah, seen him in yesterday's video. Wish I could. Yeah, no, man. Like I said, anybody's interested in him, I'll make a killer deal. I paid $900 for him. I got him from Morph Jungle. And paid $900 for him when he was like 300 and something grams before he even locked. Got him here, got him eating, and he started locking. And like I said, I mean, I would probably do 1,100 shipped on him or 1,000 shipped, depending on who the person is. Let's see, Princess, did you end up doing the drawing for the other male by chance? Yes, we actually did. We did the drawing. Shoot, I don't know when it was. It's been a couple weeks ago for sure. I try to, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with all that stuff as far as making sure everybody saw that we did the giveaway. But basically what I'm going to be doing on the next giveaways is I'm going to be doing a short video instead of a YouTube short. So it's basically going to be like a probably 2 to 3 minute video. It's going to be like snake giveaway type thing. And basically you're going to go in, do the kind of the sort of the same thing. You're going to like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And then basically this time, instead of just letting it go a certain amount of time, and just not really knowing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a timer, you know, in the, like, I don't wanna say timer, I'm gonna put like an hour period. So let's just say I upload the video, I'm gonna give 72 hours. And then after 72 hours, I'm gonna set a timer on my phone, and when 72 hours are up, I'm gonna completely cancel the giveaway regardless of who's entered. It could be 2 people or it could be 100 people. The 72 hours is gonna be the deadline, and as soon as that deadline is passed and I get a notification on my phone, I'll go live instantly. So it'll probably be in the middle of the day somewhere, and I'll go live, and then we'll do the drawing. So basically what I'm going to do is, like I did on the last one, I go into a random generated giveaway deal and put everybody's names in there after I double check everybody, and then we do the drawing. And I forget who ended up winning it. It was I know he was super excited. He was in Texas as well. We ended up winning that, but like I said, we're going to be doing tons and tons of giveaways here in the next couple weeks, because Jonathan and I both, I don't want Jonathan sitting on those snakes too much longer, because the wholesale market is basically, dead right now. So I figured with the community, growing as quick as it's growing, I'm going to start giving giveaways to you guys. So, if you're interested, in the giveaway and you love the channel and you like the content, then you know a bunch of you guys are going to be hopefully winning some free snakes. So pretty cool. Let's see here. Okay, making sure there's no more comments. Like I said, any questions you guys have, feel free. You know, I don't mind. This little girl's pretty cool right here. So this is the only snake we have left from that crazy puzzle clutch. The mom that I just showed you, the super pastel Wookiee Mojave pinstripe het puzzle. This is the only one that I kept behind just because she wasn't eating very well. And she still's not eating the greatest, but she's, you know, slowly getting there. I had to force feed a few times. And this is the only snake that's left from that clutch, and she's just beautiful. I mean, as you guys see, I mean, just crazy patterning on this snake, and just beautiful. But we don't really know what she is because there's super Wookiee, super pastel, pinstripe, you know, all kinds of stuff in the mix. So there's just no really way to know without a puzzle test. So, and it's also het hypo in the mix. So she didn't eat last night, so she's got poop all over her area. So basically come in here, clean this out, throw her. Like I said, usually I use paper towel just because it seems to work better, and definitely be going to get some tomorrow. But again, this girl's got some pretty cool patterning on the side of her, so definitely interested. Really interested to see what she proves as when we get the puzzle test going. Again, I'll show you this girl. Technically, she did pee in the tub, so probably smart to go ahead and grab her out. Right here, a pastel chocolate GHI clown. The chocolate really does a cool patterning on the snake, kind of blows it out with the pastel, gives it those wide bands going down the back. Definitely a whole back. She's about 400 grams. Eating like a beast, like all the snakes do here. I don't have really any snakes that, now that those two females in the ultra clown space have started eating after being locked up, I don't really have any snakes that are bad eaters anymore. Really pretty. I'm just super excited to have hit a few of these females this season. Because like I said, my clown projects were severely lacking, and they're still lacking. You know, I do want to pick up a few more girls eventually. But for right now, I mean, I went from having 1, 2, 3 adult female clown combos to having, you know, 7, and then like 5 or 6 holdbacks. You know, so it's a pretty good jump for me personally. I'm 100% better off than I was just a little bit ago. So we're not gonna jack with this girl. She's in shed. Leave her to be. This girl right here is cool. She shit all over the place, obviously. So pick this girl up from Delray Exotics. Just a nice single gene female. Just a nice Mojave clown. So pretty cool there. She's just gonna be in the whole back racks. Let me check comments real quick. So let's see, that snake was badass. Yeah, there's a few good looking ones in here. Man, I'm more excited about the DG Kryptons than anything. I don't know if I showed you guys this girl. Let me see. I don't think I showed her sister. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's her sister right here. Look at this. I'm just gonna show her real quick. Look at her sister. Sister's even prettier in my opinion. So that's a pastel butter possible yellow belly DG Krypton as well. I mean, just look at this. Look at that. You can't tell me that is not a beautiful snake. That's butter, guys. Butter. Like, we're talking about the butter gene here. You know, something that really nobody wants in their collection. And I'll take 10 more of those girls. 100%. Let me go ahead and check these comments again. If I win anything, I'll pay whatever the extra to get to Ireland. Yeah, no, man. Dotsy, I don't mind shipping at all because I actually have already shipped internationally for the first time. Ended up doing some trading with a guy out of the Netherlands. So I had to go through, you know, customs, I guess you could say, and all that kind of stuff to do all that. So I've got the contacts to be able to ship. So if you win anything, man, 100%, we'll figure out, you know, I may help out with $100 charge. I know it's going to be probably $300 to $400 to get an animal like that shipped across to you. But I don't mind pitching in a little bit because technically I am covering shipping for the winners in the United States, and you know, that's about $100, give or take. So I don't mind doing that for sure. And I'll give an update on this girl because I'm having to force feed her, which sucks, but she's doing well. Let me see. Princess says, gorgeous clump female, love with the pastel and chocolate do together. Yeah, no, I agree. It does wonders, especially when you, I mean, yeah, it sucks because it's not a dark side animal, quote unquote. You know, it doesn't do what GHI and chocolate you would think would do, but the pastel almost gives it a really cool looking twist. So definitely excited to have both those females in the racks. And then there's another girl here that, this is the other sister. I'm having to work with her as well. She's getting force fed, which kind of sucks. Both of these girls I'm having to force feed, which sucks, but you know, sometimes that's what you got to do. So this girl right here is the sister to the really good look, and she's even crazier than the one that, you know, that you just saw. I mean, look at this. This looks like a freaking jigsaw puzzle. You know, I mean, how wicked is this girl? And it sucks that she's having a hard time and I'm having to force feed her. I mean, I know she'll pick up eventually, but you know, it sucks. But I mean, just look at her. I mean, look how beautiful this snake is. And this is again another pastel GHI chocolate clown, female. I mean, you just can't beat. I mean, that is such a stunning animal. You know, I mean, that's just another clutch mate to that clutch. So we really killed it. I mean, we sucks that we hit the pastel so hot and heavy, but you know, I don't really mind. When there's animals like this in there, I 100% don't mind. You know, so I'm having to help her eat because she's, you know, not really interested in the same with this girl right here. I'm having to help her eat, which is kind of a given in her situation. You see, she's only got one eye right here. So this is a pastel inchy puzzle female. Just trying to get her going. She's beautiful, you know, really pretty girl, but just does not want to eat, which, I mean, I guess when you only have one eye, maybe you get a little terrified of the rat. So this is her third feed. I actually had to feed her last night. And yeah, so hopefully she gets it, you know, gets going and can at least get on some size so we can do something else with her. But she's a beautiful, beautiful female. So that is a pastel inchy puzzle. So we're gonna put her up. She really doesn't need to be cleaned. And I'm gonna go over here and pull out some big tubes. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll figure this out. Like I said, one-man show. You know, it's beauties of doing it by yourself. You gotta figure out all these angles to make sure this works. I guess it works somewhat. Right here, this is just a Mojave 100% het desert ghost, 50% het cryptic, and she is building some really good follicles. She's about 1,600 grams, I would say, 1,700 grams. She's currently not eating right now because she is, you know, trying to build, and I need to get a male into her. So she's definitely going to be going to the DG clown space. You know, hopefully hit some more DG combo kryptons if she proves, which would be awesome, especially for the price that I got her for. Let's go ahead and do this. Grab her up before she makes a mess. And again, just a really nice looking Mojave 100% het DG, 50% het cryptic. So very cool, girl. Let's go ahead and grab the next. Are you coming out to see me? Trying to put her up in the tub and she's not liking it. Don't really think any of these other girls need it. Everybody else there's good. Let's check the comments real quick. Make sure nobody's commented anything. Let's see, gorgeous clown female. Okay, I will use a black hide for hatchlings that end up needing assist feed, and that usually gets them eating again. I get the black tubs and say Olive Garden. Yeah, man, I tried that. Or yeah, man, girl, princess. So I'm assuming you're a girl. But yeah, I've tried that, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work. Some females, or some hatchlings, I guess you could say, just don't want to eat. Both of those females that you saw that I showed that I'm having to force feed had, I'll show you what they had. They had hides in them, They have these size right here, which are the smallest hide that they make. Right there, you know, so that's small. And they've had those in there from the very beginning, and it still doesn't help, you know. I mean, so, like I said, some females that you're gonna run into, or some hatchlings, I guess I could say, they're just not gonna eat. And sometimes, you know, I've had to force feed snakes 3 or 4 times before they actually take their first meal. And that's just a part of owning the snakes. You know, you gotta, sometimes it's not all pretty sunshine and rainbows, you know, unfortunately. Paul said, bro, my 66% net puzzle, 66% net clown female from JKR is super mean. Yeah, no, dude, that probably means that she's gonna prove puzzle for you, because that seems to be a stigma that goes around the puzzle project. When I can verify, it definitely is. When you have a quote-unquote het puzzle, or a visual puzzle, they are mean as hell. Mean as hell. And that just seems to be the stigma around puzzle, and even strangers. Strangers the same way. Strangers are usually pretty mean. I'll move to America, I'll work full-time, that's sticking in the bed for me. Yeah, no, for sure. Man, you definitely need to, you know, I mean, I know the snake stuff here is definitely big. You know, I mean, when you're in the States, there's a lot of shows. I know there's a lot of shows across, in, you know, in different countries. So, I mean, really, it just kind of depends on where you want to live. Let's see here, take a look at some females. See who took a boo-boo. Yeah, we got a boo-boo. And this girl's got some stuck shed, and this is what I'll be doing. She actually shed out yesterday, and she just shit today. So that's what I'll be doing with this girl. I'll be taking that, those snake bags over there, and we will be putting her in there, getting that stuck shed off, because she definitely has a little bit of stuck shed. This is just a big, normal, double het clown pied female. I'm not gonna pull her out too much because she's starting to build some follicles, so I don't want to disturb her. Basically just going through, checking to see who has pooed in their tub. I know there's a few more in here that have done some dirty, done the dirty in the tub. Right here's one of them. This is the girl that I showed earlier, the pastel yellow belly double het DG cryptic. That, make sure we got all the pee, check to make sure there's nothing else, and throw her back. I'm gonna check the comments real quick, see what everybody said. Let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, dude, you know, it just takes time to, you know, to build up your collection, dude. You know, it's not a deal that needs to happen overnight. You know, this is my 3rd season, and you know, I'm still not anywhere close to where I want to be as far as the snakes go. So don't feel like you're pressured, man. It's one of those deals. Everybody goes at their own pace. Everybody spends, you know, their own money, you know, their own time, and that's just how it is. I mean, it's only going to go as quick as you want it to go, and it's just how things go. So this girl right here is a little bitch. So I'm definitely gonna grab this snake hook because she will tag my ass. Easy. She's a big old vanilla hypo. She just locked up with the spot nose yellow belly stranger het clown. I mean, look at that. That's a freaking dong right there. She's definitely a big mama, and she is a monster eater. She's not miss a meal. Like, just not miss a meal. I mean, you can't get a better looking hypo, especially vanilla, than this girl right here. I mean, that is a beautiful example of a vanilla hypo. So, super excited for her to be going to that yellow belly spot nose stranger. Het clown posset monsoon boy. You know, I don't really care about the possets. You know, hopefully he proves het monsoon, and that's just gonna be crazy at that point. Leave them alone. They're in the tub together. Just checking all these tubs. We're almost down to the end, and then I'll answer any questions that anybody wants to ask, and then we'll go ahead and end this. Like I said, this is going to be kind of a weekly deal where you guys join up and we'll talk some snakes, have some fun, and you know, try not to take too much of everybody's time, because I know everybody's got plans on Friday night. But I do appreciate every one of you guys who have joined up and left a comment or even a like. It means a lot. That being said, that is everybody cleaned. Oops. Let's go check the comments. Let's see here. I've got 2 males. Really nice. Start breeding next year. Yeah, man. Females are key. If you're looking to breed, I wouldn't even worry about males at all. If I were in your shoes right now and you're starting out, I would 100% focus all my time and energy on females, and money, I guess you could say, because a female is obviously needed to breed. But a female like this size right here, she's probably 450 grams. You're looking at 2 years if you're lucky that she'll breed. Whereas a male, I can get a male up to size, like let's just say for instance this male right here. This is a pastel red stripe Posset Monsoon male, and I can get him up to size in breeding, and he hatched out, 4 or 5 months ago. I can get him up to size in breeding probably in another 3 months if I really wanted to. Like, he could be breeding successfully. Obviously, it depends on every snake is different, but theoretically, I could probably get him up to breeding size and breeding a female in, 6 to 8 months if I really wanted to. So that being said, man, females are worth way more, for a collection than a male, especially when you're starting out. Let's see. Yeah, no, I was just gonna make sure. I say like, "What's up, guys?" a lot. What's up, man? So I appreciate it. I have a new gene that came from the import girl that actually have great attitudes. Thankfully, are dark gene animals. Yeah, for sure. Hit me up and post a picture. Send me a picture of that. That's pretty cool, for sure. Always cool to see new genes that can get put out there. Good advice. Thanks to get females. Yeah, no, for sure, Dotsy. Get the females, 100%. If that's anything I can tell you. I started with like 1 rack 2 years ago, and we've grown this just to this within 2 years, and it's about to get way bigger because there's going to be some videos coming out next week, end of next week. This entire rack is empty. I know there's not some tubs in the bottom, and there's not tubs here, but every single rack space that I own on the big side is going to be completely filled up. We're talking, this is a 10 high, so this entire 10 high is going to be filled up with females. There's 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, 7. So there's 17 adult spots that will be filled up next week, at the end of next week, with some really cool project animals that Jonathan and I are working. So be on the lookout. Like I said before, everybody that's in here, I'm going to be running some YouTube exclusive giveaways. If you didn't get in on the last one, we had a Cypress 100% het pied, 66% het puzzle, 50% het clown male that I gave away for free, covered shipping, you name it, it's all covered. Be on the lookout because, like I said, I'm getting Jonathan to ship down 3 or 4 snakes that we had from last season. So these snakes are 800 plus grams. They're, as far as breeding wise, the males can breed, the females, with a little bit of, chow in them, you're looking at, 4 to 5 months of consistent feeding, and they'll probably be breeding size. So that will be 100% free giveaway, guys. No money is required. All you're going to have to do is like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And then, like I said before, I'm going to be doing a timer, probably 72 hours from when I first upload the video. And whoever's entered within 72 hours gets entered in the giveaway, and it's completely done. I don't care if only one person signs up. That one person will get the snake. I don't really care. It's not going to be a cap on it. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and been a part of this journey with me. This is my way of saying thank you to everybody. There's going to be tons and tons of giveaways. We're actually launching the Patreon probably next week, which are going to have, that's going to be a whole nother set of awesome giveaways and stuff. So again, guys, I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'm going to check the comments. Going to be sweet. Giveaway. Yep. It's going to be some great giveaway stuff. We're talking really, really nice visual pied animals with banana, inchy leopard, yellow belly combos involved. And then we're talking really nice het pied females with all those codoms and, different traits involved. So awesome stuff coming. And then obviously, as soon as we start producing these animals this season, we have, boom, boom, boom. All these, this rack is going to be breeding this year after we get them in here. We're going to have a lot of snakes. So a lot of those snakes are probably going to end up being pet quality snakes. I want to say a lot, but, some of them. So that being said, we're probably not going to sell the really low-end stuff. We're either going to wholesale it or we're going to completely just give it away for free. So lots of cool stuff coming, guys. So I appreciate all the support again. It just means the world to me. And, again, I think we're going to go ahead and end this now. I've been talking for 50 minutes. I can talk all night about thanking you guys for showing up and being a part of this community. But, you know, I would bore you. So that being said, everybody have a awesome weekend. And we will be doing this again next week. Sometime next week, it'll be anywhere between Wednesday through Friday. I'll put it out probably 3 days in advance so you guys can put it on your calendars if you want to join up. And yeah, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a good one. Peace.